All right, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you another DIY project that I created, and that is this pancake style board. If you saw my last video, I talked about how I had some leftover wood from a project. I built a computer desk several months ago. So this is another piece left over, and I didn't even have to cut it. It's like 21 1/4 by 15 3/4. We'll come in a little bit closer. Move this camera up just a little bit. Okay. So super easy design, and it ended up being perfect. So if you see these holes that are drilled out, that's for my hi-hat to go on and bolt down on. Routed out these handles, lacquered it. The only thing I actually bought was these 2-inch non-slip Gorilla pads. And then you can tell I really did some ingenuity, and that was fill these in with super glue to be like locking nuts. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Again, I would definitely use this on a professional shoot, and I have used it on a professional shoot. Used it last week. I'll show you the way I used it. We were filming, and I needed a high angle shot off of a deck. So where it kind of teed at, or where it had a 90-degree angle next to the house, I placed this down on there. I took my hi-hat and I bolted it down. Used these 1/4-inch machine screws with locking nuts, and I was able to get those fluid pans and tilts as the talent walked by. Another way you can use it, very similar, is to use it with a cine saddle. Now this is a DIY cine saddle, and I've had more DMs on Instagram about this than any other DIY project that I made. So I will be doing a video on this. It'll be very short because it's very easy. But if you want more of a handheld style feel, or just being comfortable on the ground, you can use your elbows. Sorry if it's hard to see me, but you can use your elbows on there, or you can take your camera, place your camera on there, and you have more of a handheld style look, or just being speedy. And another way is same. Either way, whether you use the cine saddle or the hi-hat. Obviously, you don't want to use probably a 5-foot ladder, but this is for just demonstration. On an 8, 10, 12-foot ladder, you can place your little pancake board up there, and you need to strap this down. You need to strap it down. You need to bolt your hi-hat on it, and that way for safety, so you don't get this action, and you're able to get really high angled shots. Now, if you're wondering why I put these Gorilla pads on there, there's anti-slip pads, that's because of the third way, and that is a car rig. And so we will, I'll reposition the camera and show you how that is all hooked up. All right, so we're back. We have the car rig set up here. We have the pancake board with the Benro hi-hat. You can use any type of hi-hat you want to. I just really like this one. And I recently got these rig wheels car straps in, and they work great. So I have them strapped into the camera right here, and then I have a toe strap going across the tripod. And I just really like to have that extra support just to make sure. One thing I want to briefly touch on is, especially if you're not using your own vehicle, you're using someone else's, is making sure you don't damage the car. So you can see right here, kind of see, I don't know. I've got a towel right here where the actual ratchet is. And then I actually saw a video by Shane Hurlbut, I don't know. Anyway, he talked about getting some carpet shield, and it's just like it's adhesive type clear film. It won't damage your vehicle. You just put it over the top, and then you're able to put this board down on there without having to worry about scratching someone else's vehicle up. So that's pretty much it. I'm sure there's a bunch of other ways that you can use this board, but these are the 3 ways that I have used them recently, and they have really come in handy. So hopefully you can get out there and build you something like this and use it as well. Thanks.